Alrighty guys, so a little bit of revision here, and we're looking over today expanding brackets in algebra. Now to go over the basic rules, you can see my list here. We know that 2 times x, just we stick them together, gives me 2x, and that's any number times any variable. If we have 2 variables like x and y, when we times them we get xy. When we have x by x, so remember, x by x is like having x to the power of 1 by x to the power of 1, and we add our 2 powers, which is why I get x to the power of 2. When I have x times x squared, that's like having x to the power of 1 times x to the power of 2, so when we add them together we get x cubed. Now if we look at some examples here, right, so we know that when we're multiplying in algebra, we need to multiply every term inside the bracket by the term outside the bracket. So in this one we have 2x by x squared gives me 2x cubed. 2x by x by 3x, sorry, so 2 by 3 is plus 6. X by x is x squared. 2 by 2 is plus 4, and in this case we're going to have plus 4x. Now in this one we have a minus multiplied in, so we could be changing the signs. Minus 4 by x squared just gives me minus 4x squared. Minus by a minus gives me a plus, and 4 by 1 gives me 4. So now I've fully multiplied out my brackets, so now I need to add my like terms. So there is no other cubed, so I just stay with 2x cubed. There is another x squared, so I have 6x squared minus 4x squared gives me plus 2x squared. And after that, guys, there's no other like terms, so I just have plus 4x plus 4. Okay? Now with the example like I have here, when we have 2 sets of brackets or double brackets, we have a rule where we split up the first bracket. So you split up the first bracket and times it by the second. Sorry, just making sure you're on screen. So we split up the first bracket and times by the second. So I look at the 2 terms in my first bracket, which are 4x and minus 2, and I'm going to put them apart, so I have 4x here and minus 2 here, and then I'm going to times it by my second bracket, so I'm going to have x plus 4 by x plus 4. And then it's the same as the last question, that we're making sure every term outside the bracket is multiplied by the 2 terms inside the bracket. So you have 4x by x plus 4 and minus 2 by x plus 4. So we have 4x by x gives me 4x squared. Okay? And 4x by 4 gives me 16x. A minus by a plus makes a minus, and 2 by x gives me 2x. A minus by a plus makes a minus, and 2 by 4 gives me 8. Then I have 2 like terms again, which I need to be sure to be adding. So I have 16x minus 2x, which means I end up with 4x squared plus 14x minus 8. And this is my final answer because there's no more terms that can be added. Okay?